Obviously, the first foray into trading was pretty brutal for you.
Yeah.
How did that, do you think, affected you when you went in? Was this made you more of a systematic trader and less,
I think
more rule based and less kind of seat in the pants kind of thing? Or
I think it required discipline.
yeah.
And I'd like to think I'm quite a disciplined person, and I just decided that we need some education. Let's really look at what we're trying to do, what we're trying to achieve. We can't do this overnight. It's a slow progression, but ultimately we know what the goal is, and we're going to just work towards that goal. But I think psychologically, that took quite some time.
Right.
A lot of psychological ups and downs, as you can imagine. FOMO being one of them.
Have you?
I have to say I don't have it anymore. And God bless my mum for that, because my mum's always been in property,
right?
And she always used to buy property either at auction or deals done otherwise. And every single property that would be available, I would say, buy that, buy that, buy that, buy that.
Yeah.
She'd be like, no, we're only buying it at the price we want to buy it at. And if it's not at the price we want to buy it, we're not interested. There's deals to be done every single day of the week.
Yeah.
And I think that stuck with me, because I thought, again, why have I got the fear of missing out? Well, there's no fear, because there's hundreds of trades out there every single day.
Yeah.
So if we don't get that trade, no hard feelings. Well, let's look for the next trade.
Yeah.
But it's got to fit our criteria. And if it doesn't fit the criteria, then put it to one side and look for another trade that does fit the criteria.
That's a great analogy, actually, because in property, if you end up paying too much for it, there's no money in it.
Yeah.
You pay too much for
my mum's a shrewd businesswoman, let me tell you. Yeah.
Well, that's a great. Yeah, that's a really great analogy. That, and you're quite right though. And with trading, there's even more trades than there are properties. There's trades every day. So if you miss one, what's the big deal? It's going to be another around the corner.
Exactly.
Even if it's a monster, say, it's still going to be a monster next month or.
And on the rare occasion FOMO does come into play, because I'm human at the end of the day, then for the sake of just giving confirmation to myself, then we would enter the trade with a very, very small commitment.
All right. So you feed the beast with a little.
Yeah. And that way, okay, fine. If it comes up, fine. It's not
going to hurt. Yeah.
It's not going to hurt. Yeah. But psychology is a big factor. Yeah. And I think if anything, it's a snippet of advice to any trader. I think psychology is the big key.
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah. So apart from FOMO, what else got Imran and annoyed you, and you managed to overcome it?
Well, getting into trades, maybe being a little bit greedy and thinking, okay, well, we wanted 30 points, actually we're up 50, 60 points. Well, no, let's see if we can get 100 points or 80 points, and then actually it's come back. Stops have been adjusted when they shouldn't have been, should have been fixed into place according to the rule book. But again, we've allowed our mind to play games and then adjusted, and then let alone the 100 points we were trying to get, even the 30 points we already had, we've lost them as well. And we've ended up with 5 or 6 points. Well, that's just going to make you angry then.
That's going to really annoy you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because not only have you broken your rules,
exactly.
You've ended up with nothing to show for it as well.
Yeah.
So you broke the rules to the upside, actually. That's a very interesting one. Most people kind of pull the stops for the loss, but you were up 50 points. No, not taking it, looking for the home run.
Yeah. Another one is where you're losing, and let's say we're 20 points down. We should be out of the trade. We accept that the trade's not working, and we've allowed it to continue, like everyone else, hoping that it's going to whip back. Yeah. And then what happens
at some point,
when you exit the trade? It then whips back, and you think, if only. But if we would have still been in that trade, we'd be even worse off, because most likely at that point that wouldn't be the low.
No, So, do you think traders have got to make these mistakes? Because it's such obviously similarity. We know everyone does this.
Yeah.
And we get over it and we don't do it anymore because we just know it doesn't serve us as traders. But do you think that everyone has to do this to?
Yeah, you've got
themselves?
to. Yeah, definitely. Because you can't come in to play this game and just win right from the outset and expect everything's going to be fine and you're going to walk away with no loss. I think you've got to accept that out of 100 trades, 30, 40, 50, 60 of them might be losing trades. That's not the problem. As long as those trades are very small losses, the 30, 40 winners will be significant winners, which will outweigh those losses. And if you come into this game thinking you're not going to have losses, well then I think
you're in for a very rude awakening.
Yes, you've got to accept that you're going to get losers, but the winners are going to outweigh our losers.
And I guess from a discipline perspective as well, do you feel that traders generally, as humans, we're not that, well, obviously it's variance here, but not very disciplined, they're not suited to trading, and then we learn the hard way?
Yes, well, certainly I did. Because that initial wake-up call, I think I required that because I'd been fed a little nugget and just jumped onto it and didn't really sit back and look at it.
No idea of risk or what you're doing.
But then, to be fair, I was in my early 20s. I was fresh coming out of university, completely different kettle of fish. I think now, over the years you mature, responsibilities. I think I'd like to think I'm a lot wiser.
If the same situation happened to Imran now, he wouldn't be doing it.
No.